Hey guys, I just finished putting the last few editing touches to my first spring clean 2024 video. This is going to be a couple of parts video because I do live in a 3-story townhome, so it's really hard for me to do a deep cleaning all at once. We've been sick for it feels like forever, so it was really nice to kind of get everything cleared out and clean. So I hope that you enjoy the tips and motivation. And without further ado, let's go clean this house together. All right, you guys know how I like to do. I like to show you kind of what we are starting with and then make sure to stay to the end so that you can see a walkthrough of everything once it's all cleaned out. If you are new here, my name is Layla from Thrive Nest. This is a channel about getting my life together as a mom, as a working mom, a wife, slash homemaker, slash, I don't even know, corporate dropout, whatever you want to call me. But just somebody here on the internet trying to get their lives together. I've struggled most of my life with clutter in the sense of, I've always wanted to be the perfect Pinterest person that has all the seasonal decor and everything's organized and I know where everything is. But honestly, at this point in my life, I feel like I have my own self-diagnosed ADD and all kinds of perfectionisms and all kinds of issues that prevents me from actually being able to focus. So this year, I've really set out to give myself that peace of mind to finally be the person that I think that I want to be, and at least, if anything, find my way through. I know that it's not about being perfect, but at least find my way through systems that can help me achieve some sort of control in my life. So the first tip that I'm going to give you when you are starting out, if you do not know where to start, laundry tends to be a good motivator, that and like dishes and things like that, just because, obviously you're not doing the big bulk of the work. What you're really doing here is, gathering your clothing and things like that and letting the washing machine wash it. So, but one thing is that once you start that action, it's really easy to continue. So an object in, oh my gosh, I cannot talk. An object in motion tends to stay in motion. So that's something that I try to live by. You guys also know that, I try to show you, even though I, in my mind, would love to be perfect, I do try to show you the imperfections of the day and, an actual accurate description of how long it may take me to do something. And then also the little derails along the way. So, you'll see me here stop and get lunch and clean the kitchen a little bit, even though I started on the 3rd floor and wanted to kind of stay there. But let's go ahead and continue cleaning.
Oh boy.
Why can't I go before I lose my cool? I love you even if it's difficult. Don't worry just because I need to leave. Don't mean I'm sick of us, of you and me. I'm just not good at showing sympathy. Give me a break. I'm not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. I'm not angry anymore, just a little upset now. 'Cause I wanna be better than I was before.
Since I'm doing a pretty deep spring cleaning, I'm making sure that I am using protective gloves. You saw me wear my flip-flops, and I even grabbed a random mask from the 2020 days. This is because I'm going to be using Clorox and some harsh chemicals in here. I don't do this all the time, but every now and then it is so nice to just really deep clean your bathroom. So you saw me gathering literally all the products out. So I took everything out, and I'm even double scrubbing the toilet. So I love to use the Clorox wands for the toilets, just because I do think it's the cleanest, most efficient way to clean these. But I gave it one first scrub, and then I went in with my bathroom oxygen cleaner. I love this stuff because it goes on blue, but then as it cleans, it turns white, and then you could kind of go in and it makes the scrubbing process easier. But I went ahead and sprayed even the walls around the toilet, all around it. And again, like I said, I had double cleaned the toilet with 2 Clorox wands. This is another part that gets neglected a lot. This is actually the plastic piece that holds together the glass shower door. So this sits at the bottom. If you haven't taken yours out in a while, definitely recommend you do. This was absolutely disgusting. Here in North Carolina, we tend to have really hard water deposits. So a lot of the soil is just like that nasty red clay everywhere you go. It's like my kids' shoes are always red, and the bathroom, even as much as you clean it, like a day later, it starts having that water deposit. But this is totally not necessary, but this little squeegee is giving me so much joy to just go in and clean the glass door here. But before I started scrubbing the toilets and stuff, I created a solution with vinegar, dish soap, and I can't remember what else I put in there. I think I put some Clorox warm water, and then let that sink in the shower so that could, kind of do its work before I cleaned it. Also, don't forget to clean your fixtures. And then here, I'm just going over the doors with a, what is that called? The little white scrub daddy thingies. Anyways, but yeah, this was totally, it took a long time. I would say the longest project was cleaning out this bathroom. It took about 2 hours from beginning to end. But again, I wanted to make sure that everything was disinfected due to everyone being sick, and then being spring. I just wanted to make sure that everything was as fresh as it could possibly be. So once I cleaned this, I let everything just kind of sit there. I also cleaned that window that you see me up there pointing to, but I let everything just kind of dry on its own. And the last thing I did here was come back with my vacuum and dry up any leftover like dry hair or anything like that. And so here is a very real mom moment. So I did not want the girls upstairs because I was using all those chemicals and things like that. So they decided to bring down all their plushies and create this like shopping store game that they were doing. But yes, so as I'm cleaning one floor, they are literally destroying the second floor here, our main living space in our house. They brought literally everything down. So here you'll see me put in some lunch. So obviously we're busy today, so we are just using and relying on frozen food. So the girls love these little poppin' chickens that I pick up sometimes at Walmart. And then we try these Varia frozen tacos, and they were pretty delicious actually. So while the oven is preheating, I'm going to go ahead and get this kitchen kind of picked up a little bit since I didn't do it yesterday because I knew I was going to be cleaning today.
But you're not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. I love the way you look me in the eyes when you joke up but can't apologize, 'cause you are too afraid to hurt your pride. I guess you were just so misunderstood. You know I'm never truly gone for good. If I could look inside your brain, you know I would. You know I would. You know I'm not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. I'm not angry anymore, just a little upset now. Wanna be better than I was before, but I can't do it if we don't. But you're not angry anymore, just a little bit.
here's a look at how lunch turned out. I served the girls some vanilla yogurt and a couple of Oreos. It is spring break, so we are just, living our best lives here. But these tacos were absolutely delicious. I served mine with some ranch, and my husband actually really loved them as well. So let's go ahead and get back upstairs. I don't know about you guys, but when I eat, I get cold. So I had to put my hoodie back on. And we're back to tackling this neglected areas. Again, kind of like the windowsill area. Not something that you clean all the time, but it definitely needs to be cleaned every now and then. My bottle here just has a mix of Fabuloso lavender with some warm water, and I'm just spraying all the windows and then coming back and picking up all that debris and cleaning up the windows as well.
I'm not angry anymore, just a little bit let down. Just a little bit let down. I'm not angry anymore, just a little upset now. I'm just a little upset now. 'Cause I wanna be better than I was before, but I can't do it if we don't mature. Not angry anymore, just a little bit let down.
Step into the unknown, 'cause this is where dreams are born. Million miles away, but it still feels like home in the land of heroes.
You guys knew that laundry was going to come back and hunt us, so it's time to go ahead and fold everything that we had in there, and then the final touches in the room is just vacuuming everything. So just to recap, we deep cleaned the entire bathroom with even, took apart some the rubber part and the glass and things like that. Make sure we clean the fixtures. We make sure we clean the windows, picked up any dust, debris. I don't believe I filmed this, but I cleaned the headboard. You did not see me changing the sheets because I had just done that the previous day. But, make sure you clean your sheets and things like that. And then, do a nice deep vacuum. And it always amazes me how much dust accumulates, especially on a 3-level home. I store between the second floor and the third floor, and actually even the first floor, because everybody coming in, bringing debris in their shoes and things like that. But my favorite chore is putting away the clothes, but we have to do it. If you haven't seen my huge decluttering my closet that I did last month, make sure you watch that. I basically got rid of like 200 things in my closet, and it was glorious. But I still have not mastered the art of putting things back in the closet where they belong. But it's a little bit better with less stuff. So here's the final look at the bathroom. It's totally shining, and it feels so good. If you guys haven't upgraded to those bamboo drying mats, I am going to link mine below. This is game changer for making sure that your bathroom doesn't smell like mildew from having like a regular floor mat. These are absolutely amazing. I've had it for a year, and all I have to do is just kind of come in and use like a wet rag and clean it, and my bathroom never smells disgusting or anything. But here's a final look at all the work we did today. I'm not gonna lie, this took almost the entire day. The hardest part was definitely the bathroom. It took the longest, but we did what we did here. There's 2 whole trash bags of just random things around, empty bottles and things like that. The girls' bathroom received a stain treatment. So again, a real deep clean. There's a lot less stuff here, but I make sure that the toilets and the walls around it and stuff like that received the same treatment. And then we got our guest room ready for my mother-in-law to come visit us and stay with us for a few days. So again, clean sheets and making sure that everything's dusted and the carpets are clean. So thank you so much for hanging out. Be sure to catch part 2 where I tackle the second floor. And again, as always, it's so good to see you guys.